Hello all of you carbon-based beings on the third planet from the sun. Um, it's April 12th, 2023. It's just before 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm out at the airport with, well, you can see Jim Murphy's truck rig is over here. I don't know if that's him standing there, though. That doesn't, no, that's not him. I don't think it's him. I could be wrong. He's obviously here to transport. No, that's not him. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, I don't know. They got a little doggy there. Maybe it is him. I don't know. Yeah, so he transports, for those of you that didn't see my previous video on this guy, he transports for Ramp Master, which is a company just on the other side of this building that we're looking at. A company that sells and leases aviation fuel tank trucks to airports and to businesses. And this guy typically, he makes a lot of runs to Louisville because that's where UPS is headquartered. But they have other clients too, and his business is doing incredibly good. It's like he got into that niche. I like to talk to the guy. He got into that niche, and found a demand for his services. That's cool, man. When you have your business going like that, it is cool. So today the CPI data came out, inflation data, and we went from 6% rate of inflation to 5%, so it's going down. That being said, the entire drop of that 1% was due to the energy sector. Other sectors like food, consumer goods, stuff like that, they all stayed flat. They didn't go down, but energy, electricity, natural gas, oil, that entire sector, the prices went down, and they're gonna continue to go down as Tesla and Elon Musk make strides going forward to eliminate fossil fuel from cars and from electricity production. He's made some significant progress in those areas, and as he moves forward, there's some people that are predicting the price of energy is going to be zero in like 20 years, something like that, because we'll get it all from the sun through solar panels or wind farms, and that'll charge industrial-sized batteries. Like Tesla's got this product called MegaPack. I've talked about it before, but they just left everybody in their dust, because I'm sure like an electric company like Pico or Pacific Gas and Electric, or the other big ones, Duke down in North Carolina, if they had had any idea, like Elon Musk did, of putting together these industrial-sized batteries, is huge. I mean, we're not talking we're not talking AA or AAA. We're talking a battery that weighs over 80,000 pounds, 80,000 pounds. So it's on a different scale and a different level, but like none of these electric companies, the light bulb didn't go off over their heads about this. We could have done this decades ago, but it took a person like Elon Musk to come along and say, looks like it's time for the MegaPack. And Tesla's energy division this year, 2023, is going to contribute significantly to the bottom line for that company because of their margins. On the MegaPack, which is an 80,000 pound battery that utilities use to back up their power plant, their backup currently are called peaker plants, and they're horrible. I won't go into detail, but they are bad news. Super expensive. you know, anywhere from a 5 to 10x on the price if they have to kick in to, you know, replace a regular power plant. They sit idle, peaker plants, until there's a disaster, you know, blackout or something like that, and then they kick in. But when they kick in, they're super polluting and they're super expensive. Okay, here's the MegaPack battery that doesn't pollute anything, and once you buy it, it pays for itself. Not bad. So, the energy division didn't get as much of attention. While Tesla, I mean, it was only 2018 that they couldn't get the Model 3 produced, and the company almost went belly up. It was 2018 when Elon Musk approached, I think he approached Google too, but he approached, what's his name, Steve Cook, the guy at Apple, the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, and said, you know, are you interested in buying Tesla? And Tim Cook, like a bozo bone, like he's a nothing burger if I've ever seen one. What has Apple innovated since Steve Jobs? Nothing. Apple has innovated nothing, but Steve Jobs set him up with the iPad and the iPhone, and he set up the iCloud too. Although that doesn't seem to be a big of a deal. It's the iPad and the iPhone, and since then the company has really, the iWatch, little thing sits on your wrist. It doesn't have the same impact as the iPhone or the iPad, that's for sure. Anyway, so he went to Tim Cook and said, do you want to buy Tesla? And Tim, like the brilliant-minded innovator that he is, said, no, I don't think so, Elon. God. They went from Steve Jobs, who was oozing charisma, to Tim Cook. Is it Tim Cook? Yeah, Tim Cook. To, you know, it's more exciting to watch paint dry than listen to him talk or make a presentation. It's amazing. He doesn't get passionate or excited. If he tries to get passionate or excited about something, you can tell it's manufactured and it's not real. So anyway, yeah, energy free in 20 years. There is a roadmap for that. You know, you may say it sounds ridiculous, you know, and free energy, when you think about, well, you know, you think about the photography industry, and Kodak and Polaroid. Where are they? They're gone. Or Blockbuster. You know, Blockbuster had an opportunity, it was either 01 or 02, I believe, to buy Netflix for $50 million. I'm not sure what the market cap is on next Netflix, but it's in the billions and billions and billions. I know that. And so Blockbuster said, oh no, we got a better, you know, product, and we got a better presentation. We don't need Netflix. How can you be that stupid and that blind? Wouldn't that be something like, that's like, again, I tend to reference Captain Smith of the Titanic and Admiral Husband Kimmel at Pearl Harbor on December 7th. I mean, you know, obviously if they could go back and change the circumstances, they would. But Tim Cook's like those guys. When you get to be as big as Apple and as rich and as successful as Apple, you can get lethargic. You can approach your everyday activities with a sense of ambivalence. And here is Elon Musk looks at the future and says, we got work to do. We got new things to develop and innovate. And there is no other company in history that's innovated like Tesla. None. Maybe except Apple, because of what he accomplished with the iPod, the iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. Those 4 products were groundbreakers, but especially the last 3, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. The iPod turned the music industry upside down, because it was clear that people weren't going to be continuing to pay premiums to buy the same songs to listen to over and over again. You're not going to keep on paying. And once your product gets out there, people are going to share it with each other. I don't care if it's a song. I don't care if it's a screwdriver. You know, I'm going to share it with somebody I know. Somebody needs a screwdriver, sure. Somebody wants a song that I have that I paid for already. Okay, the artist has been paid. And I believe in the artists getting paid. I believe in that strongly and sincerely. Like Little Richard, man, he just got screwed. He's black and came up in the 50s and the 60s, and you know, Disney stole his music. They just stole. They didn't even ask. They just stole it. They started producing like Donald Duck videos where he's singing Little Richard songs, word for word, note for note. Oh, he needed a good attorney. Anyway, yeah. So electricity, the power sector is what brought the inflation rate down from 6 to 5%. So is that real? Well, yeah, it is real because, you know, it worked. It happened. Is it fragile? And, you know, could it turn around if oil, like, let's say Saudi Arabia stops selling United States oil today? Okay, the energy, all of a sudden, the price of oil is going to go up. And the thing is, though, we're positioned to deal with that, too. And if we could just get on board with what Elon Musk is trying to do. Don't ask me to explain the people that hate him. It's a really sad aspect of human nature that people don't like it when other people succeed. I'm trying to think if I'm included in that category. Yeah, I've seen people succeed ahead of me and I didn't like it, but it's not like I hate him. People hate Elon Musk because he's right and he's successful. He's right. You can't, I mean, Tesla has taken over the automotive industry and they're turning it upside down. Tesla is doing to the automotive industry what digital cameras did to the photography industry. Turn it upside down and really broke its back. You know, Kodak and Polaroid, gone. Huge, iconic companies, gone. Boom. Because of the digital, and of course, you know, the camera being on the phone. My God, look what this phone is. Look, I have an iPhone 7 Plus, and you know, in this phone, I can do everything pretty much. There's a few things I have a hard time printing without having a hard connection with the printer, but a few things where you want to go to a desktop or a laptop, but for just about everything, like photography, like I'm doing this video right now with my phone, and it fits in the palm of my hand. And it really, all the automatic controls on this phone are pretty darn good, man. I'm getting good videos, good photographs. You can enlarge the photographs. You can zoom in without a loss of resolution. Being a photographer in the era of film, it was so crazy difficult because you had to anticipate all the things that go wrong. Anyway. So now you go and shoot a wedding or a job, you just take your digital camera. I have a digital camera that I never use anymore. It's too bulky. It hangs around my neck. People see it and they mark me. Ooh, let's steal that camera, you know. Not a good idea. Not a good idea to wear bling where I live because you get marked instantly. Anyway, so Harvey's here today. And Harvey, how are you? He's done pretty well so far today. We had a good morning session of pooping and peeing, and we chased a groundhog. We haven't seen any kitty cats or squirrelies yet, so. Harvey, you want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Harvey? Hey. No. He's being antisocial. Go figure. Anyway, yesterday was a difficult day for me. On top of my workout, I had to clean my whole apartment, just about the entire place. It's a job that I hate, but I got to do it, and I wish I could hire somebody to come in and do it. Because I hate cleaning up. I hate cleaning the kitchen. I hate cleaning the place. I hate it. But that's my life right now. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. It's not quite well, it is Cavu. It's Cavu. See that guy up there? That's a jet doing 500 miles an hour, and he's southbound, maybe to Atlanta. But he's at around 35,000 feet. And as you can see, it is Cavu, you know? It is Cavu. Like if you look at the airport there, you know, you can easily see to the end of the runway, and that's about 2 miles from where we are. I'm hoping you can see the grass waving in the breeze, dancing, all the grass blades dancing in the breeze. Got a solid breeze out of the west today, about 7 or 8 knots. Not too much gusting though. Anyway, it's really amazing what the things that are happening and the industries that are being transformed, and all the people that work in those industries that are being transformed. They're all up in arms against Elon Musk and Tesla, and they pay media, mainstream media, to trash talk him all the time, every day. What a stupid thing to do. Why not get on board? Like, that's where things are going to go, folks. Everything's going electric. Cars are going to go electric. My son just bought a brand new Nissan Sentra for like $25,000 or something like that. And he's got a 6-year loan at $400 a month. Okay. And I told him, I said, you might want to think about leasing, because in the 3rd or 4th year of your loan, electric cars are taken over, and the resale value on your car may go down to 0. Because if everybody's buying electric, why are they going to buy a used internal combustion engine car? And I suggested a lease. Nope. No, Dad, no. I'm doing it the way I want to do it, and that's fine. Hey, man, do your thing. I was just trying to think it through, and it doesn't work. Anyway, the airport is like dead today. Must be the middle of the week. Oh, it is. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody. I hope you have a good hump on hump day. Peace, y'all. And just peace.